Senior night in Hayhira. Good to see Tate Snellgrove back in a uniform. But Asher Wells, the man of the night for the home team. There you see him punching it in for 6. Valwood up 10-zip after a called back fumble. The Knights take advantage of their good fortune. Lane Seals hits Gabe Daniel, who tight ropes to the sideline, 64 yards to the house.
This passing game is so good. Gabe Daniel has been really good all year. He was big in this game, and Lane Seals continues to play well.
Deerfield down 3 at the break. Keith, this one's for you. 6 for 6. It's Brantley McLigg getting to the outside and getting in the end zone. The Knights' first lead of the night. Right place, right time. Andre Belcher says, "Give me that. I'm taking it home."
His first interception of the season. And how about it? You take it and make it a pick 6. We love pick 6s here on the Locker Room Report.
Offense turning into defense. The only thing that was missing, Aaron, was special teams.
There it is, Blaze, a blocked punt as time expires to end the third quarter.
Valiance at the goal line, but the Knights defense stepping up big time.
This is a huge momentum shift right here.
All they needed was an opportunity. A complete drive capped off with a tutty on 4th and 6. Make that 2 for Gabe Daniel.
The experience of Deerfield in big games and big moments, it showed on that last drive of the game.
Valiants get one more try with under a minute left, but it just wasn't good enough. Past the Knights, that region crown, they come out alive 21-20.
Everybody behind me. Be smart.
Coach, region champs for the first time in a decade. How good does this one feel?
Unbelievable. When you play great teams and you win in the fourth quarter like we did, come from behind, overcome adversity. My assistant coaches are unbelievable. They kept our guys together, and our seniors just absolutely led the way. Come here, Gabe, this guy right here.
That's what we do.
Unbelievable. Good job, buddy.
Best coach in the state. Come on.
Gabe, I got a question for you. Gabe. Your offense was a little slow to get going than we've seen in the past, obviously. What adjustments did y'all make specifically at halftime to really come out like y'all did?
We just worked on what we did in the summer. We just got better, ran our routes. You know, we got a great quarterback back there leading us the way, you know.
Yeah. How good does it feel to be the region champs?
Amazing. First time. We're going to celebrate.
Go celebrate.
That's right.
And now we are joined by Morgan Jackson, who's still out in Hayhira. Morgan, what another absolute thrilling game that went down to the wire. This one, Valwood jumped out to an early lead. How did Deerfield fall behind in this one?
Yeah, Valwood couldn't have asked for a better opening drive. You talk about bleeding the time off the clock, really just controlling the possession of this game. They took 9 minutes off the clock. Deerfield got the ball with 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So they came out and asserted their dominance. But it's funny enough that on the back end, Deerfield did to them what Valwood did to them to open this game up. Deerfield, I believe, got the ball with around 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That was the best drive they've had all game. And Coach McCray talked about it. He said it's going to come down to the team that can make the least mistakes in the fourth quarter. Valwood didn't even get the ball with enough time to make a mistake, and Deerfield made a lot of mistakes on defense tonight, but since they had such a long offensive possession to end this one, they weren't able to make those mistakes that they made earlier. So they really cleaned up some things, and that long drive just really what gave them this win ultimately.
You talk about that long drive. I was watching it live, and I watched them get to that 4th and 6 situation, but they didn't change their offense. I saw Lane Seals throw it over the top, and I just have to say, that was an absolute dot. What was your kind of vantage point of just how they took approach to that last possession?
First of all, Lane Seals is just so good. I feel like we've talked about this year in and year out, but this year specifically, you can tell he's a senior, you can tell he's a leader, and they just lean on what they know, which is the passing game. That's how they got in the end zone and won this game.
Morgan, what does this mean for the postseason?
I would love to see these two in the state championship again, maybe another rematch then. But I think JMA might be back to where they used to be in the past few years. So maybe they're the top 3 in this region, if you will. But who knows? They could meet again, maybe even before the title game. I guess we'll see.
You mentioned Asher Wells. I want to touch on him really quick. You had texted me that a possible player of the week. What did you see from him that gave you confidence in him once again?
Asher looks a lot more confident this year. You can tell he's a lot more comfortable, and he's not afraid to lower that shoulder. I love a quarterback who's kind of physical, and he's kind of bigger. He told me he put on a little bit of weight. He definitely told me he put on some muscle, and he's not afraid to run the ball. He's not nearly as fast as Tate, as you can see, but he's shifty. He can get through a little bit and get in that end zone. And I mean, he just really led this offense. He honestly looked more like a veteran quarterback tonight than an underclassman.
Well, he proved again that he's able to step up in a big moment. Both teams played great. Deerfield coming away with the win and the region crown, and it's been a decade since they've had it, so congratulations to them. Morgan, you and Tristan, get home safe. Thanks.